defrosted enough to actually speak now. Whenever I like film morning routines, it's so difficult. I need to switch up the lighting, it's too dark. Whenever I film morning routines, it's so difficult to talk because I don't talk right when I wake up. I call it my defrosting period. And I feel like I defrost from when I read to when I finish journaling. Like all of those things slowly wake up my mind more and more. But hi, welcome. I'm just showing you guys my morning routine today. A lot of it is pretty similar. I've only added in like a couple of things. I was just getting to a point with my morning routine where I felt like it was stressing me out, and I more felt like I had to do it instead of I wanted to do it. I didn't really like that. And also I was like starting to notice little trends. So usually I will wake up, do all those things, and go straight to the gym, and like won't clean up around the apartment or like look at my emails or do any of that until after the gym. And I started to notice that, like, for me personally, I know a lot of people like to get it out of the way so that they don't like think about their day before it happens. But for me, if I go to the gym and I have those things in the back of my head, or I have like questions in the back of my head of like what I need to do, parts of my apartment that I know I need to clean, emails that I need to respond to, I just get stressed out and I don't get as focused into my workout, and I also tend to rush my workout. So I don't know, I decided to switch some things around, and now I'm gonna be answering all my emails and things that I need to respond to before the gym, tidying up my apartment before the gym. That way when I go, I can fully enjoy my workout and invest my time there instead of just having my mind wander, not doing as many sets and reps because I'm rushing to get home, skipping, stretching, all of those things. I'm just kind of over that. So I'm letting my bedhead out to play today, clearly. She's wild. This is, I wonder what it's like to wake up with like straight hair or wavy hair. Like, this is just what I deal with. And honestly, it looks pretty good because I use my Kerastase oil before I go to bed. I've noticed such a difference if I use that oil versus when I don't. Like, my bedhead in the morning, shit gets scary sometimes. But as you saw today, right when I wake up, I like to open up my windows. I have these shades in my apartment that they like came with the apartment. They black out my room to the point where it gets so dark that if I don't set an alarm, I feel like I will just keep sleeping because I'll think it's nighttime. And it's kind of dangerous. When you want to take a nap though in the middle of the day, that's when it gets really nice. See, now the lighting's all weird again. Here, I'll bring you. I always start my day off by reading. You guys know my love for reading. If you don't know my love for reading, just watch my book reviews. I got into it over quarantine and just haven't stopped since. Before I go on, this top is from Urban and these are from Helfrich Collective. It's probably tagged on my Instagram in my highlight fits. The Gifts of Imperfection, I thought it was so cute. I love it. It's about an author who studied shame, and she basically did this study and observed a bunch of people that lived wholeheartedly and what it takes to do that. And it talks about like joy and gratitude and like just basically the keys to life that make you happy, and like the things that you should let go of and like not feel so worried about, of like fitting in and feeling cool and like all of those emotions that come with it. That's described in this book. It's only 130 pages, so it's a pretty easy read. I read it in like 2 days. I kind of skipped a day, but really good book. I also want to light an incense right now. Incense just make me feel fuzzy inside. They make me feel so good. I love the smell of them. Chase, oh, that's my last one. Chase hates the smell of incense, so I know some people it's like not their vibe, but for me personally, I love it. My apartment right now feels like a disaster. Like, look at my countertop, if you guys can like see. There's just so much stuff everywhere. I'm constantly having to build new things, and it's like so fun and exciting, but it's not fun and exciting when you have like work and things to do outside of it, because all I want to do is like stay home and work on these things, but obviously I can't do that. Usually I do this before I read or journal. I think I just was so sleepy this morning. I haven't been able to go to bed until like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock lately, and that is so unlike me. I'm passed out by 10 o'clock easy, normally every single night, but lately I'm just so awake at night. And I think I'm still adjusting from the time change from Oahu. because I haven't really forced myself to get up early yet, so I feel like I'm just letting my body hang out there because I don't work in the morning anymore. Earliest I work is 11:30, so I can sleep in if I wanted to, but I just don't like it. It causes unnecessary anxiety for me, like waking up and feeling like I'm missing out on my day. I get stressed out, like I'm running out of time. Big time girl. So I read that book. I meditated using the Open app. This isn't sponsored, but I like the Open app. You can also use like the Peloton app. They're just great guided meditations, especially if you're just getting into it. I feel like sitting down and just trying to breathe and like trying to meditate on your own, you're like, what am I doing? How do I do this? Versus a guided meditation will kind of tell you what to think about, tell you what to focus on, and like all of those things. So if you want to get into meditation, highly recommend it. I don't know if you guys saw, but it was literally only like 5 or 6 minutes today. It goes by so fast. I want to slowly build up my time, but I don't know, I'm still getting used to this morning routine, so I'm taking it little by little. I don't know why my anxiety has just been like super obnoxious lately, but it has been super obnoxious. And I was just like overthinking, and I had all these like thoughts racing through my head, and I was like, I need them to stop racing through my head. I need to put them on like one place so I can read it and be like, those are my thoughts, like stop moving through them, if that makes any sense. So I took out my journal and I wrote 3 full pages. I just kept writing, and whenever I do that, they call it a mind dump. I feel like a lot of people are like, yeah, but like what do you write about? And it's literally a mind dump. I write in paragraph form, not even paragraph form, I write in one big blob, one giant paragraph. My sentences don't go together. I might switch to a whole different thing in the next sentence. It doesn't have to sound good. You're not gonna read it to somebody. It can literally be a mind dump where somebody else picks up your journal. It could be like, what is this girl talking about? Like, she's not even making sense. That's a mind dump. You can do to-do lists, you can do your goals, you can do anything, but lately I've just been having so many thoughts that I feel like I just have to write them down on a piece of paper, even if it's like talking about my day or like things that happened or like things that I'm overthinking about that day or that kind of thing. I like to just get it on a piece of paper. I also like to read my journal back to myself one time because I feel like it solidifies those thoughts. Okay, that's what they are, that's what you were thinking, now let's move on, let's have different thoughts. That's really why I like journaling. You can also do it for manifestation, all those things. If you want me to do it like video on different journaling techniques, that could be fun. I could do something like that. And then I chug water in the morning. This thing, I don't know how big this is. I think it's like, it says 18, but also doesn't say ounces, so I don't know. But it's like, it's a pretty decent sized cup. I drink probably 3-4 of these before I go to the gym. A new thing that I have been absolutely obsessed with doing is setting a timer for 10-15 minutes, however long, and tidying up your apartment. If it's dishes, if it's making your bed, if it's picking up things off your like floor. It's crazy what you can get in just 10 minutes. And when you set a timer and you're like, I'm dedicating this time to cleaning, it makes you like focus up. You're like, okay, I'm cleaning, I'm gonna get this done. And it's almost like a competition, like how much can I do before the timer goes off. Sometimes I don't eat breakfast before I go to the gym, and sometimes I do it. It really depends if I'm hungry or not. Today I am hungry. I'm having the Purely Elizabeth 7-gram plant protein classic cinnamon oatmeal. I love Purely Elizabeth's oatmeal. I think they're all just so good. They had like a banana, I don't know if it's a banana nut or something. They sent it to me one time. Heaven sent from above. It was so good. Do you guys like my wagon? Probably the best investment I've made in this apartment so far was buying myself a wagon. I also like to put blueberries. I've been loving these honey roasted shaved almonds from Trader Joe's. They're so delicious, and I like adding them into oatmeal just for like that extra crunch. I always cook my oats for a minute so they're not all the way done. And then I like to add my blueberries. Oh my gosh, look how pretty they look. They're like all frosty. And then cook it for another like 30 seconds because then like the blueberries melt and it's just, oh, so good. Yum. And then I throw in the sliced almonds. So there's a little place in my building where you can go and get work done, and whenever I work out here, I love to go there because it's right across the hall, and I'll have my pre-workout next to me and I'll start answering emails, and then as soon as I finish, pre-workout is kicked in, and then I'll just go straight across to the gym. Oh, do you guys like my shoe rack? I got it from the Container Store. I love it. It was so easy to assemble and it fits so many shoes. I don't know, I kind of hate it though because now I'm like, oh, I have room for more shoes. Anyways, I'm not going there today. I'm going to my new gym that's downtown. It's like a 15-minute walk, so I like to drink my pre-workout on my walk because then by the time I get there, then it kicks in. Instead of that, I'm going to have my oatmeal, and then I'm gonna sit down and just bust out the emails, respond to any of the gym guide questions, and we're just gonna get that done. They're kind of fun and sporty. I haven't worn this set in ages. It's from Set Active. Let's braid. My braids. Like, as I go in the back, I start to like mess up and grab different parts of my hair, and so I'm always like, I have no idea what this looks like in the back, but it's getting the job done. It's holding things together, and that's really all we care about. Cute, that's the vibe. Let's get the pre-workout going, and I am so excited. I get so excited for this part because I know this is where I get caffeinated, and like literally, like I'm smiling for no reason. It's embarrassing. This is the Beam Rainbow Candy pre-workout. Super delicious. They just launched it. I'm gonna do a little over a scoop. Code TAMRA10 to get 10% off, baby. And then I have this little glass dish, and I'll take a protein powder. I like reuse it because dry protein powder goes in here and it's glass, so I don't get any like wetness in it. And I'm going to use the birthday cake from Beam. I like this one to use by itself. I don't really use this one for like smoothies as much because it's such a strong flavor. So like if you don't like protein powder by itself, try this one because it's so flavored that like you kind of forget you're drinking protein powder, and it literally tastes like a cupcake. So I put that in there, and then I'll just put that in my bag, which I'll grab right now. I swear I usually use a water bottle, but this company sent me a bunch of water bottles, so I'm just trying to use them because they're just sitting in my fridge. Got my protein. I'll put this in here. Shake that up. That is pretty much the morning routine. Everything that I like to do now. Really love setting that timer. I think that's my favorite thing that I've added into the morning routine, and answering those emails before I get the gym. Just scheduling out and getting all of that busyness out of my head so I can actually take my time and enjoy my workout. Yeah, I feel like it just helps me throughout the day a little bit more. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. I'm gonna go work out and then carry on with the rest of my day. Bye, love you.